Hello, this is Vicky, Retro Queen Bee. Let's see. I was messing around with my program, um, and so I'm published, and I see a little window. So I'm going to think. Hi guys, I figured out how to put my face so that you can see me. And sorry I'm a little bit late, but with all this new stuff that I've been learning about the program, I used eCam to come on live. And hopefully all your comments will be coming through. I've got the comments on. So let me know to make sure that you can see me and you can also see the art. So I'm just bringing this window, the live window, into a focus for me because I think I'd rather work in the live window than the window that is underneath. It's a preview window. Sorry I guess I shouldn't say sorry, but I'm trying to figure out how to get my picture, how to do scenes, how to get all this stuff ready for a live show, and I'm so excited. I hope you can see Vicky Retro Queen Bee Art. That's the name of my channel, and I'm Vicky. Well, let's start where my head was this week, was making angels. I've been studying in Bible study Hebrews, and there's a lot of talk about angels in Hebrews. And so I made this angel here, and some of the scrolling I got off a photo from Istanbul chapel in Istanbul, Turkey. So some of these little codings here I got from a photo from my friend who lives in Australia. Hi, Pam. I can see and hear. Thanks for the live chat. Oh, thank you, Pam. I redid some of my stuff. So can you see me okay in the little corner? I can actually eliminate that little corner thing. You can kind of see my table in the back. It needs some organization. I need to reorganize my books. But hopefully all this will come through okay. And all right. So here I am. These were wings that I had made from a stencil and paste. This I just drew. This I actually used another stencil and just kind of made it my own and stenciled around the angel. So where I got these little symbols were off a picture that Penny, who is in Australia, she has her own channel. Oh, thank you. I finally figured out something new, and I'm so excited. Pam, I'm so excited that it's coming through. All right. So that's that angel. And then this angel kind of looks like me when I was 17 years old and going to the prom. I don't know why, like the dress. I did a lot of pasting, a lot of foil, and I did cloth and oh, what do you call that? Doily up in here. So I did a lot of texture. It has a lot of texture on it. And then this angel is going to be for my friend for her birthday. So I put in it, the heaven declares the glory of God to everlasting. And there's the angel going up with roses. And this was a fun, lot of texture, using a lot of paste, stencils, all texture. If you can see this flower, there you go. And in the back is a bunch of paint. Well, these three angels, I did digitalize them in my Ko-fi shop. So if you want to use them in your art or send a card to a friend, they are available in my Ko-fi shop. I think I have them like $1 a piece. So they're really inexpensive. All right, this is my big journal, and we're going to go through where we left off last time in the live. Let's see, where did we leave off? Right here. Last time in the live, we did this on the little small gel plate and printed leaves. And I added these three to the pages. And then I added some black circles here. And then I added the leaf here. And on top of here is the momigami paper that I created a lace. And then I showed how I soaked it in water. And then I did a gesso all over it and dried it. And so last time I was showing you, and we picked out the pink leaf, and then I decided to make this a pocket. Here I added another gel plate, fern. We were practicing a lot on ferns, and then this I practiced on my own, creating a background with the jelly plate. And then I think what I did is I printed the fern leaves and created these two cards. And so I'm just going to put them in here because last week we did a lot with ferns. And so this kind of represents our week. And I added this little tab here. Now, what I did this time is today in Bible study we talked about miracles. So I want to put miracles. I want to think about miracles. And miracles are great. They happen every day. Like when we see a mountain and the beautiful sunset on the tips of the mountain peaks. I mean, that's a miracle. When our coffee machine works well and we get a good cup of coffee in the morning, that's a miracle. So I wanted to put miracles, going to think about miracles this week. And I love this saying. I just put a piece of cloth and glued the cloth down in this saying. I got this saying in a magazine, but it says, with a dusting of copper and gold, wildly textured sea pods claim the spotlight in these autumn displays. And so I put that there just because this is my autumn display. I don't have any pumpkins, but I want it to be, it will remind me that when I go through this journal that it was autumn time when this page began. And all I did here was, this is my lady, and the ladies are in my Ko-fi shop, and we did do some ladies here, like this is the lady, and we've got some ladies here. These ladies are in my Ko-fi shop, and I just collaged pieces in back of her. I did do a little more doodling to highlight the orange, and you can make these in different colors. And also This is a piece of jelly print that I just put a napkin on top of it. And then I just added some gold here. And so it's a nice big pocket. And this, of course, is the matching napkin for the back of a card to document on. And this I made with, what did I do here? Oh, watercolor. I just made these purple grapes, and then you can see it's kind of thick. So I used watercolor paper and attached it so I have a nice tag. And since purple was coming up in this scene, this particular scene I did during a contest. It was on Instagram. Oh, and every week they had some prompts for you to follow. And so this is a purple background too. So this is kind of purple page. And we had to put, this is my eye. It had to have something with an eye, and I'm not a real big fan of just eyes. I don't know. So I found this digital eye on the internet, and then all this I made all myself, except this one I did not. But these I made labels to go on the eye to make it look like you can collect destination. So that's this page this week, and this is my paper lace that I glued on there that I made and sewed. All right, well now you can see, look at the next. So we have 2 blank pages now, but this will complete the first, and I get big, don't I? The first signature of this journal after we do this. So I have no idea what I'm going to do here. It'll probably be a collage of something. Maybe a collage of a miracle. Since I got miracles in my mind. This is where I was testing paint to make sure my fern picture was a good color. So what I want to do is make, now this is also in my coffee shop, but what I need to make right here, a booknote. So this is, and it fits pretty good. And so we're going to make a notebook to fit in this big journal, which I put it for free in my coffee shop right now. And you're welcome to go grab it if you can afford it. You know, I'd appreciate a cup of coffee, but if you can't, that's fine. I do have it for free for a few days. I usually have $4 on it. So what you do, and I have notes that you can follow, that you can print off, and you can either photocopy them back and front, or you can do what I did, is do it separately and then paste them on, so that this is the front. Every action is valuable to me. And that's the back. And I'm a little bit off, it looks like, on my measurements. Not bad, not bad. I made this, but I have, it was a long time ago when I put it, and so I don't remember exactly. I mean, all this is all mixed media, the gel plate, feathers, butterflies, all kinds of stuff, a layering of stuff on these. So I'm just going to cut these. Now you can just make one. Look, they're pretty good, I can say, for a gal who doesn't know how to measure things very well. I think in Canva, it was before I made these, I figured out in Canva how I can measure things. That was last December. So, isn't my butterfly wild? I colored it really wild. So, now you can make a notebook with 2 pages, or you can make a notebook like the way I'm going to make the notebook and use all 6 pages. This is just wild, this notebook. I think people would really enjoy it, even as a gift. Okay. And I do have a note paper that I'm just going to add. Okay, so let's see. Let's do it this way. Yeah, my mixed media papers. So we're going to add a note paper here, and we're going to add a note paper here. And I think they're all pretty good. All right. I know I need to, let's see, we need this. And I think what I will do is just add black around here. And so when you do cardstock, which I did for printing, and if you glue them together, see, you get 2 cardstocks together pretty thick. But you don't have to make it that way. You could just use 1 cardstock and print it on the back and the front and back with your printer. Okay, so that's that one. Let's see, I just saw this, even with my glasses on. But it didn't have to be so perfect. I don't want to be in my perfection mode. But all you have to do is just take that white, see, and then it disappears. Now you can leave the corners squared, or we can round them. I'm probably going to round them. And we're going to have to cut up some more paper because I don't have it all prepared. Because I was monkeying around with the computer trying to figure out how can I put my face. I don't know if you want to see my face, but I thought, well, maybe I should introduce myself once in a while. I won't have my face all the time. But I was kind of surprised that I was able to do it. So I just thought, I'm going to do it. Right. Now, let's see. I have enough here. Oh. Sometimes it looks like my Doppler here has been used a lot and it's fallen apart, but I don't know quite. I still want to use it until there's nothing left on it, right? Okay, that's me. So I'll just step, get to cost some money, right? And all right, so I have dyed papers. Now this might be my blue tea dyed paper. And so let's see if we can get 2 up here. I'm not going to cut them. Yes. But I think we want the crumbly ends. All right. I think this is photocopy paper, and I bought blue tea, and people actually drink it, but it's just blue tea. You can buy it on Amazon, and it makes your papers kind of a bluish color. Okay, so there's that. And then I have this one. I have some plant dye. This is from taking a plant and squishing it through my box, my big machine, Big Shot machine. But I was going to put this one in the front, so let's see. And you can make them all different colors, your papers. You can make them all different sizes. You don't have to have the same size. So see, I mean, this might be a kind of a cutesy, right? To use right here. Maybe put this one here, put this one here. Okay, so this came out from my blue. I did some paper. I think this might have been, it's thinner paper, so it might be a packaging paper. I just added to the blue tea dye to see what would happen. And it kind of has a funky, I wonder if I should do this one, because that way the funky sides show. Yeah, so we'll add a funky side there, and then we'll add a funky side there. And then I have this, also was in my tea dyed. I did add some stencils. I know, but they didn't show up very well. But this is just a cardboard that has its own diamond shapes to it. You never know what you're going to get. I didn't know, because I wasn't sure what was going to transpire from me coloring paper with this blue tea. I can't believe people drink that tea. I could never drink it. I could never drink it. Okay, now this one, this might be from avocado. This is just cheap graph paper that I get off Amazon. It's in my Amazon store. It's really cheap, like $3 or something. They're just, it's so cheap now. But I really like it. And I like how it turns out. And see, like, we can use it now, make paper, right? For our notebook. I think the more variable in the paper, the better it is. This is parchment and avocado dye paper. It really has a different texture to it. Let's see here. I don't know how big I want to make. I guess pieces of paper I don't use, because now I'm just like cutting up the paper. And I know I have some, oh, I like this. This is from the Dollar Tree. And I mean, it's $1.25 for a big whole bunch of paper, and it lasts forever. So let's, there's that. I do have some coffee dye, just kind of plain. I guess this is grid. I don't know. I got this grid off the internet, and I thought, gosh, I can use that. And so now I just make a lot of paper with it. This is coffee dyed. Okay, do I need any more? I don't know. All right, so let's see what we've got. We got one of these, one of these, one of these. Let's put this on that, and that. Oh, we got one of these, one of these. We've got a lot, so I think this is plenty. Although I have a whole bunch more paper to cut up, but you can, this will be a good one. Let's cut this here, this here. All right. All right. So we're going to put this here. Yeah, and this here. And this here and this here. So we've got our papers. Now, I was thinking about stapling. I'm going to have to use a big staple though. Where's my, I know where my little staple is, but my big stapler, I am not sure where I have it. Because I didn't think it was going to be this thick. Unless I staple it in sections. How about that? Let's staple it in sections. All right. I'm hoping that'll work. Or if you have a big stapler, that might be better. If you're building a big, because I have no idea where my, it might be under here. I made a box spray painted. I don't see it though. Okay. Let's hope that this will work. Okay. Let's see. Oh, my dogs. I have 3 dogs. Oh. We want this like this. I guess I better get the right order here. And the notes. Oh, hopefully the note, I got it in the right order. I didn't pay attention. So this should go like this. Okay. And we are going to glue we're going to glue here. I'm going to keep my corners square. And then we're going to glue up here. Hopefully. So I'm going to put some clips on this. It usually dries. Oops, that's not the clip I'm looking for, is it? because we gotta make the top for it. So I was trying to broadcast on Facebook simultaneously, but I could not do it. So I don't have enough bandwidth in my house. And so this is the second. So see how that works? Okay. Now, you can use material, but I found this pretty wallpaper, and I thought, oh, I want to use it. I did, looks like I dyed it with coffee, but it didn't show too much on this side. So you can use material, or you can use wallpaper or paper or any kind of paper that you think is pretty. Anything will work. Now I'm just going to kind of guess here. This is how Vicky does it. Let's see, probably about right here. Let's see, we gotta double that, right? Because we gotta put it on. So we're gonna cover that whole thing. Okay, I'll do a little bit of measurement. Well, I would say probably an inch, maybe 2 inches. Okay, 2 inches, and we are 5 inches across, 4.5 inches across. So it's 4.5 inches across by 6.25 inches. So how much did I say here? I don't know, maybe 4.5. Okay, so we'll do 2 inches. All right. So let's put this away. We'll still need that. So let's put that down in its thing. And I gotta get a pencil. Okay. So we'll make this. Hopefully I can measure right. It's not always successful. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna make it a little. Let's see. What did we say? I'm just gonna give me like a little extra, like a 1/4 inch extra. Just I'd rather cut it off than have to remake the whole thing, right? And there's somebody always said measure twice to make sure. So let's hope that my measurement is good. I have no idea. Oh, this is such a big piece. I think I could probably just cut it down the middle because I can use it in a journal. I think I got this wallpaper. Sometimes, I don't know if they still do. It's been a while. But they just sell wallpaper on eBay. And you can get a whole bunch of it. And they'll buy a whole bunch of it at one time. Okay. I'm going to have a little scrap. I don't know. Let's see. That is a little tear on there, and there's some white on there being that I don't really want. Oh, okay. I don't mind if the tear is there. Because we can glue that or cut it off, I'm not sure. Okay, so that's pretty. Try to fold it as well as you can. This is pretty sturdy wallpaper. If it's not, I'm probably just gonna cut that off a little bit. Although it won't show. Okay, so this is probably ready. And then what I'm going to add is more glue into this center here, into the top, because I want this thing to glue on there. It's kind of how they make a book, right? And you find when you take them apart, they're all glued. Oh, I can just cut it off. See, look at, I don't know how I misjudge so much. Crazy. Crazy. I need a paper towel because hopefully. Alright. And then I'm just going to glue this in here. And just glue. Just move it around a little bit. Okay. Moving around a little bit. So I'm just trying to get my mess. All right, we're going to have a really pretty notebook. Pretty simple to make, doesn't take long. So I hope you go over there to my Ko-fi shop, and it's for free right now. I think what I will do is just put these back on for a little bit and just let this soak. I think that's 3. All right, well, the next thing I want to do is the jelly plate. So we'll just put this aside, let this dry, and after we finish the jelly plate, then we will trim this and put it in my extra large journal. So that worked out fun. Yay! All right. So we're going to be working off the big Bertha. They call this the big Bertha. Now I got to grab my tools. Hi, Bonnie. My dog is looking at me. What are you doing, Vicky? What are you doing? Okay, so I'm going to have roller here. All right. And I think for the beginning part, we need a big file folder. I got these at the thrift shop, a whole big box of them. And so what I want to do is create a book with these. I may end up cutting, but I'm not going to cut it now because I'll be making another journal. But I just want all on these areas. I want to gel print. I just want to gel print on all these areas. So I'm trying to think. I can go this way. Probably be the best. This goes here and here. It doesn't have to be straight. And then I'll have a little bit here that I'll have to do. All right. So we've got 4 sides to gel plate. Now, what kind of color do I want? I got this 9x12. I really like it. And I just got the big roller for it. So I'm sorry. It was payday. So I go, oh dear. Can I have this for my art? Because I get to buy, one thing at payday. Sometimes, not all the time. So, what are we going to do? I love this golden and this blue. And these are transparent. So this might be iridescent. So they're both fluid, but I don't know how I messed up on that, because this is how you tell on golden and if there's transparency. So we can do that. Add a little white. So let's do it. And I have this to make marks with. What else do I have to make marks with? This. And this. And this. And I do have a stick somewhere. Alright, so we're going to just put paint on here. This is probably going to take a lot of paint. I'm going to put some copper on here. And then we're going to put some white. Alright, and then we're going to roll it, right? And massage it so we can get our design. Okay. Now I need to wipe this off because I don't want to be on. You can be messy and don't care about this, but I want my cover. I want to control my colors a little bit. All right, so I have this brush as this, and I think what I'm going to do is just kind of do that. And maybe that. And so let's do that. See what happens. I could do that in black. Okay. We'll test pilot. Oh gosh, my hands. Has anybody ever printed on large filing folders from the jelly plate to make a cover? Ah, my hands. It's probably done. Yeah. All right. So you can see the mark making. I'm probably going, I like that color. All right. Let's do some more blue, but I think I'm going to do some black. And maybe some brown. Now I do have like chestnut. I have these these cheaper paints, and they're fine. Ooh, do I want to add a green? And the reason why is because they're thin. Anybody out there? All right, so we take this and we go like this and we go like, oh man, look at that brown. All right. Okay, so this is darker. Looks like the black. I might have put too much black, but that's okay. Okay, and I'm going to just wipe off my brayer. And I'm going to want to make something Chinese. So a Chinese character. I don't know how to do it. Something like that. Something like, but it doesn't really look. Now I know how to make circles because I can use this and make these really cool circles. Or they're more like spirals, maybe. Ooh, excuse me. We can just kind of maybe put those around. Okay. This in the center. So how y'all doing tonight? Well, you have any plans? Are you watching a special TV show? I know my husband and I, we watch Dancing with the Stars. So I know that they have a 2-night special. They have Monday and Tuesday night, right? But what we do is we watch the rerun because then we don't have any interruptions. It just runs the program right through. All right. Okay, so here you can see the marks and pretty much picking up all that I have. So maybe with that brush I can make a character. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try it. We'll see. I can always say, oh, that's not working. Let's see. I I know I'm going to use different colors each time. Okay, so here's a green. I mix my colors all the time. I'm just a colorful lady. Hi, Bonnie. Oh, so glad to see you. Yeah, Pam is here too. I hope everything is doing well with you, Bonnie. I keep looking for a video and there's none there. So I am painting a file folder. Now this is opaque. Should we use an opaque? Nope. I'm going to use Amsterdam orange. Oh, look at that. That came out wild, didn't it? Okay, here we go. Mixing all our colors together. This is a 9x12 jelly plate. Oh, boy, that orange is going to take over, isn't it? But that's okay. We're going to have some green, some red. Well, all right. So that's about all that we need. And then I'm going to try, you know, those characters. If I can do it. Ah. I can't. I'm just like, trying to make those. It doesn't look like a Oriental character at all. See underneath, I still have the color. But that looks wild, doesn't it? So maybe I'll just put some of these little dots in here. All right. File folder time. Thank goodness. Kids go back. Oh, okay. So they've been busy in school. I think you're younger than me, Bonnie. My kids are like in their 40s. I have grandkids that are in their 20s. Actually, my oldest grandkid just turned 21. And so he was able to drink in California, right? So he was in a safe spot, but he doesn't really like to drink very much. He said he didn't feel very good afterwards. I go, yep. Okay, let's see what this is going to look like. All right, so you can see some of the speckles that are coming off from the plate. And I do have, okay, well, let's see. I'm going to use that. I'm going to put some, I don't want to let it, well, you know, if you could let it dry and then it'll have this perfect ghost print or something, but I'm not going to let it dry. I'm just going to put gold on top of it. This is a light gold. And maybe I can just like, see, it's very liquidy. It's really pretty gold though. All right. So I have one more side left. Trying to see here. Oh, this is still kind of damp. Oh, I can't really rub it because this is damp. Maybe I should add my... Gosh, I don't know how to mute. I'm just going to do a little bit of... Not a lot. I know it can be annoying, the sound of the dryer. Okay. It's annoying, I know. I don't know how to... I guess I could mute. I just have to figure out how to do it. Because I see here, it says stereo mic mute. Okay, it's muted. So I can just heat this up a little bit more. I don't know if it'll make any difference, but I kind of wanted to push lightly. Actually, the okay, so I'm going to unmute. Test, test, test. Hopefully it's not too loud. All right, well. Oh, now that didn't come out like I thought it was going to come out because I couldn't rub it. So we're going to have to redo that. But that's okay. Okay, let's see. I like the way these go, these circles. I don't know why, but I do. And let's see if we can... we want to like... make it so hard to paint. And you're going like... and you're going with the flow. I don't know. All right. Oh, maybe I can do that. I'm just playing down the paint. I want to be able to do a Chinese character, but I'm not good at it. You know, a fake Chinese character. Oh well. No, I'm going to just put some dots around. So we'll see what this turned out to be. I'm going to put it, even though this is wet. Put it on here. It's hard to see. It's not going to be perfect like Mr. Whispers. He does his all perfect. his jelly printing is perfect, like all precise measurements. That's my, okay. I'm just going to see if I can rub this on. I'm getting good hands. Well, well, nothing really showed up there, did it? All right. Well, I'm going to print over this black. See if that does it. Let's see where. Bonnie, I don't know if you're still there, but my previous video that I did, I mentioned you because I, learned how to do the flower cutting out of the old paper pages from you. I learned that from you. What? Oh, maybe it's getting my, oh, I see what it is. Yeah, I did that in my last video, and I mentioned you. Hopefully, we'll see. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Look at that. Wow. So I have all this orange. So maybe if I put blue on top of this orange. Because I got blue here. Well, we're going to try it. So I'm going to put some blue. Oops. And go back to the copper. Oh, good. Okay. And let's put some white. All right, I think that's good enough. And we'll just mix all this together. We're going to mix our paint. Now, we could leave the paint more abstract here. And let's just see what happens, huh? This is not dry, though. I don't know if that will make a difference if it's not dry. I think what I will do is just get another darn folder. I have so many of them. Let's see. Let's see if I can push on it and rub on the plate. Looks a lot better. Oh, my mind. I have so many things on my mind that I want to do in art or even around the house. Like clean out my drawers in my bedroom, right? Clean out my closet in my bedroom. So things like that. I'm always busy doing stuff. And I never get it all done. I have a really nice husband I'm so grateful for. He doesn't rag on me. I might rag on him. Probably goes in one ear and out the other. Oh my, look at that. That looks like an interesting... So when I do these covers, I can use the different sections because I'll cut and add a spine, right? I'll cut the folders and add a spine. All right. Well, I got lots of paint here. What should I do? Oh, I really love this color. It's pretty. It's kind of a turquoise. All right. What do I do? We'll add a maroon. And then my apron's getting dirty. What should we do? Let's put I want to do a yellow. Why not? I have no idea what will happen with it. Alright, here we go. I kind of like that blue, so we're going to leave that in there with the brayer. I'm going to mix all this paint. Alright, so I'm going to leave it kind of, not, you know, so you can see some of the purple, the turquoise, the yellow, and maybe I will just make like squares this time. Try to make the squares uneven. Well, let's see if this will turn out. Okay. Let's put... I don't know. You know, when you do your jelly prints, you never really know how they're going to turn out. Just let's hope it turns out in pretty color. And I think I really like this blue and copper. And then this blue one here matches that one. So that would make a pretty cover. The inside and outside. And no, we put this on the outside. Let's put this. This would make a nice cover on the outside. And I like that for the inside. But I don't know if I like that color. Hopefully, those two I don't really like too much. So let's say, hopefully, I can get a good one here. See. Oh, look at that. For the inside covers. But since I'm painting here, I'm going to do some more. I might do this for a while. It's so addicting. So I think I have my covers. And that's what I wanted to achieve with you guys. And let's see, maybe we can roll off another, the turquoise is like, oh, I think this will look just good with it. Let's do gold. Let's do this and gold and see what happens. We got a pretty good ghost print here. I do like gold. I have a, I think it's a short, because I discovered how you can like just top your page with gold. So that's pretty. It looks pretty on the plate. I think I'm gonna just, that's about all I'm gonna rub into it. And this one, I think I can. This is the thing is, once I, oh, how am I going to cut this out? Because it's going to be, oh, I'm not thinking, am I? Well, watch this turn out beautiful, and I won't be able to use it. Okay, Bonnie, I'm sure glad that you came by and chatted, and looking forward to seeing your new video. I always love to watch your videos. And I'm here. I need to get off myself. Whoa, that one's pretty too. Well, I'm going to have a lot of good choices to pick from. So that makes me happy. And I might as well, so I will continue on, but you get the gist of how you can make a cover out of file folders for a book. And I appreciate everybody coming, and I wish you the best, and have a great week. See you next Tuesday at 6 p.m. And I'm looking for my stop button. Is it somewhere? There it is. Finish. Bye, guys.